Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. I'm JC Proton. This is Series 9, Episode number 33. We are picking up at turn number 73, and we are playing a standard faction of the Sophons on Endless Difficulty in a normal speed game. In this episode, we are at war with all of the major factions, and we have ground invasions happening on 4 different star systems. 3 in the United Empire and 1 over in the Horatio area. Additionally, we're going to be establishing 4 new colony outposts, or I guess 3 new. I guess it's 3 new, because we ended up establishing Aquarius at the end of last turn, or after the recording ended. I didn't realize that I was in range to get one going. Also, this turn, we are going to be committing to our final level of system modernization, and it does not look like we have any major fleet battles happening on this turn. Last turn, we gave the Lumeris a bloody nose. They had a fleet that showed up at Betel, and this fleet of ours took them on, and we beat them up. Both of their medium-sized ships survived, along with their hero, and a few other ships survived the fight. So it wasn't a complete victory, but we did run them off because it looked like they were threatening to cause us. They were going to interfere with our colonization plans here at ETA. So then I also pulled some reserves up from CB31. So they're on their way over here to ETA to reinforce. And I have the Squire and this knife just doing guard duty here. So that's what we got going this turn. My apologies for my voice. I'm under the weather with either allergies or a cold or something. So just get that out there. Let's go ahead and do the system development. The final level is going to be, I want to use Jade Onyx and Hydromiel and Mercurite. So that's what we're going to use for the last level here. And so there's the bonuses that confers. Boom, committed. Okay. And you see the trade company is in progress of being built over here at AB. It'll be done in 1 turn. I did some buying and selling, or I just did some selling. Basically everything that I had, 10% of what I had that was worth selling, that was something I was not using for system upgrades is what I sold, and then a little bit of strategics as well. So just kind of keeping a stockpile of money sitting there. So looking at, if we sort by industry, then the Colony 3 systems that I want to be doing upgrades on, a couple of these have ships going. I want to go ahead and upgrade Hakeem, my home system. Maybe I got that going somewhere else. Not sure what I did there. I'll have to look at that off camera, see if I figured that out. Because I thought I had enough. I thought I had enough to do a modernization. I wonder if there's any marketplace. Did I accidentally sell some? I did. I sold 7 super spuds. Okay, well, it's the middle of the night and I'm tired, so oops. There, let's just buy all of the super spuds. Okay, there, that solves that. Okay. Let's see. So this one is it's gonna become a 4. This will be a 4. This will be a 4. This will be a 4. AD is another one that will become a 4 because it will become a trade center as well. Actually, I kind of think I don't want to. I'll wait until he's looking more trade centery before I do that. I'll wait a turn or two. Okay, let's go ahead and get these battles knocked out. Okay, so Artemis. Let's give it a shot here. The Horatio troops are better than my. They have aerial ground troops, so we don't. So they're actually pretty strong. Bombing damage is 2,500. Good damage. I don't know if we're gonna finish them off though. I mean, they did a draft, so it gave them more troops. Yeah, by drafting, they had just enough to survive. So they're holding on to that planet or onto that system by their fingernails, by the skin of their teeth. Retreat. Alright, we'll continue guarding, and we've almost got Artemis now. Next turn, hopefully we'll get it. $15 antimatter. Horatio wants a truce? No. At this point, we're saving up influence just so we can refuse truces. Eventually, we'll run some laws. Right now, we're just running pretty basic laws. We might start running lower fleet costs. When we're updated our research techs and have better military ships. Right now we have better ship designs that we're researching, and we're working on getting coordinated flak and hardened alloys. So it's in progress. Alright, so that battle is going to keep going at Artemis. Let's see what we can do at Remor. Again, when you have the Bastion in your fleet, you cannot do a ground attack with that fleet. So I have to break the ships out of the fleet that are doing the ground attack. Ah, protect system. That's good. He's not drafting, so we might get it. Yeah, preemptive bombing alone. Got it. Great. Okay, we got the system. Or we may pillage. Let's see if it's worth pillaging or if we just want to capture it. We pillaged it before, but it's been a little while. Yeah, pillage is kind of small compared to what it was. I think we'll just go ahead and take it. Alright. Let's take a look at NIS. NIS is 325. So we're not going to get NIS this turn, I don't think, but we might get Naos. Maybe. Let's take a look here. We got a fight here against an undamaged cruiser, which has mixed energy and kinetic, offense and defense. So we'll just throw down. We've got him outgunned by a lot, I'm pretty sure. 622. Yeah, this will be an easy fight. He'll probably retreat. We'll see. Sure. Power to shield should be fine. Alright, let's see what happens. He's retreated. Scared him off. Alright, we'll do the ground attack in this. And good old preemptive bombing. Nothing like orbital bombardment to soften him up. Oh, he's drafting. Okay. Yeah, for sure we're not taking it. Yeah, the draft gives him 175 more troops. Okay, so that one turned out, yeah, see, without the 175 extra troops, he would have been wiped out. So that allows him to continue the battle. Ground battle remains. Continue to guard. Titanium, cool. And over at Naos, we might get this one. We might get this one. And if so, we'll figure out if we want to keep it or just pillage it and then invade it again. To adjust the volume. Sorry about that. All right. That's a better pillage. Yeah, let's go ahead and pillage it. So since we're a dictatorship, we can pillage and there's no penalty, supposedly. Let's check and see. That's a nice pillage. 665 dust, 25 titanium, 6.3 hyperium, 3.9 adamantium, and 16 antimatter. Cool. Yeah, we're getting up there on resources. We're going to have to use some of these here pretty soon. Don't want to max out. Okay, so since we pillaged, his defenses return to half of whatever the max is, and our fleets lose all movement for the remainder of the turn. Okay, so we've done all of the ground attacks. Let's go ahead and move all fleets. So these guys are heading over to Eta. We've got some Overwatch ships flying. We've got some Overwatch ships produced. And we're going to head them. They're going to Artemis. Probably to Iris. Okay, so the best way to get there is to Hamal. Okay. And the two that are in Hamal one of those is going here to Coron. I'm not exactly sure how he's going to get there. Probably through Nis and maybe Naos. And then the other one I want to send up to send him up to, so what I want to do is get one at Lahat, one at IC, and one at Ane, and one at Korat, just to give visibility to what's going on up here. So I guess we'll send that Overwatch over here to Iris. So we'll have one heading up that way and one heading across over towards Korat 3. And then these two Overwatch ships are both going to come up here. And they'll either go to like Artemis or Electra, depending where these fleets are. And I'll send one to IC 4725 and the other one over to Lahat, just to kind of keep an eye, have some visibility over here. Okay, outpost ships have flown up here, so let's go ahead and colonize some systems, or put down some outposts. So Migres, Snow, Monsoon, or Jungle. Those are both pretty easy to settle. So I guess we'll do the Snow. Let's see, that's 3 population, 5 population, 5. Yeah, we'll do the Snow. That's cool. And we'll just support him with a good food supply. Some system that has a good amount of food. I'll figure that out off camera as to who's going to support him. But I do have some good options here. I've got AB, and AG is a pretty good choice. Tionha is an option. AD is an option. And he picked one that was also a good option. I'm not sure which it was. BA. So what I might do, here's what I'm looking at is, depending on how this goes up here, I could send another outpost ship to Arcab, because, you know, having another quadronic supply would be nice. Right now I'm at a +6 versus my Orichalcix at +12, but I have more of a backlog, so, or a stockpile, so it's not super urgent. Another place I might colonize, I could use AG supporting Eridanus, and I could use Tionha. I went ahead and queued up a colonizer to send it over to Kamos. So Tionha is probably going to be supporting Kamos, and Sahar may end up supporting, not Sahar, probably AG. Like I might build the ship at Sahar, but or AG and support Eridanus. So we'll see. We'll see how that. I'm going to probably end up doing that off camera. We'll see. So Ceres is next. Ice, monsoon, gas, ice. So it's going to be an ice, and I think gas is 10. I think I'm going to do this resource. I want that Orichalcix. Last but not least, Seganus. So double resources is pretty interesting. It's a large Arctic, so it's 6 population. I mean, huge gas hot is nice, think I'm going for the Arctic. I want those resources ASAP. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's take a look at this last fleet that needs movement. Okay, that one's on position, King Guard. Cool. Alright, let's run through some of these messages. I have a whole bunch of populations that have finished their boosts, so I need to reboost them, and most of these have enough population. I'm going to go ahead and do the spaceport trick on them. Horatio, I would actually like to get all the way to 50 because they have a big influence bonus. Mavros, I want to get to 50 because of the Mavros law. Celticma, I don't think I'm going to go much past. I'm not going to boost them once they get close to 20, so I'm going to boost them once more. Imperials, I wouldn't mind getting to 50 of them because they get a big influence bonus. Pilgrims have kind of a cool law. You can see where all the fleets on the map are running, so I might go to 50 with them. I don't know. Amoeba, Hiroshima. So for a lot of these, I'm only going to go to 20. You know, if the game is still going at that point. So I'll go ahead and run through all of the boosting of those populations. I'll do that off camera. We've got Hamal has been established. The outpost has grown into a colony here. That happened pretty fast. And Vini as well. So those both established really fast. So I'll get those renamed and build queues assigned off camera. The stars, their destination has come to an end, as well as its effect. So plus 20 approval is expired. And we reached 60 approval on these 3 systems, and we got technology of compact fusion methods. And that tech gives us a pretty cool thing. Gives us moon exploration, which is kind of not really sure if that's been fully developed or fleshed out or whatever. But it gives you this building. Moon Base Alpha is really good if you have a lunar anomaly on a system. You know, there's a lot. Most of my systems don't have a lunar anomaly. I have a few. I don't know, 2 or 3. But it's a really cool building, man. So, yeah, and then eco habitats. Not super useful for me because I don't have very many systems that have sterile planets or planets that are going to like permanently be sterile. Speaking of which, that reminds me, let me check Remore and see. The computer AI, whatever, computer players seem to build those a lot. Yeah, see, eco habitat, 16 dust to support, but okay, there is a sterile planet there, but it's not going to stay sterile, man. I'm going to terraform it out of being sterile pretty quickly, so I'm just going to save myself the 16 per turn and scrap it for 10,000 for 1,059 dust. I'll just take that money now. We have population growth, so I'll shuffle those around as needed off camera. That governor, he's on AD, which is going to eventually become a trade headquarters. She leveled up. She's a really good governor. There we go. We're getting close. Yeah, really good. And she's on system AA. Hakeem. which has 2 luxury resources and 3 strategic resources. So her bonus to strategic resources is going to be really cool here. You know, I'll get that extra antimatter. And we're getting really close. When we build that second trade headquarters, we should be able to get founder of conglomerates completed, and we'll have the ultra wealth sanctuary that we'll be able to build. Takes 25 adamantium. It's not cheap, but +2 resource generation on luxury resource deposits, and a 50% bonus on star system trade value. Pretty good. So I'll be building those a lot of places. So I'm going to be trying to get my adamantium, whatever this is called, antimatter production. I'm going to try to be working on that too. So there will be some systems like Sable. That's worth grabbing. Viacaris, yep, might be worth grabbing. And then down here, I think there was one. Okay, well I grabbed Ita. Okay, there's not another one. Jaim, we might grab that one, right? And have this crazy influence battle going on, but it's okay because we're at war and we're gonna stay at war. So that influence bubble thing isn't gonna really matter. And that only matters when you're not at war, when you're in like a truce or a Cold War or something like that. So here's what we built. We built a couple of Overwatches at AC. And this is what we got going on. Colonize the jungle at AI, AJ. Just doing the basic system build outs here. We got tactical expertise. We got improved uniform shielding. So that used to be in the old version of the game before this new Reawakening update came out. That was a minus 50% critical hit damage taken. It's much weaker now, but shields in general are much stronger. And then the battle tactics set, repair and recover. Let's take a look at that. Prior to the Reawakening patch, it was a 30% repair at the end of the battle. So repair and recover is now, ooh, it got a big boost. It got buffed, man. 65% health recovered at the end of the battle on all ships in the fleet. Nice. That is, it was already one of my favorite battle tactics because it was a plus 30% repair. 65 is bananas. That's when I really like that battle tactic. So I'm gonna be making some changes here. Probably gonna put repair and recover and replace gravity distortion because everybody's running with shields and shields are effective. So to me, it's like better to go with plasma distortion than gravity distortion most of the time. I don't know. I'll think it over a little bit. Might make the move off camera. I don't know. But that's what I'm contemplating. That repair and recover is a really good tactic. I might hold off on making the change since it doesn't seem like I have fleet battles happening. I might do it after. I don't know. I don't want to wait to get full reserves. Is this going to make any difference? No, probably not. Yeah, I'll probably make that change. So I can do it like right before a battle if I need to. Okay, so we have unlocked economy trade 4. So that's saying that this is unlocked and that we're able to do that upgrade. So that's cool. And we completed Orichalcix refining, so now we have Orichalcix income, and we have geo-industrial plants. So any planet that is permanently hot, I'm going to want to go through and put that on those systems. So like Sahar, I believe, is permanently hot. Yeah, you see, it's a unique planet, so you cannot terraform it. Oh, look, and it automatically already upgraded it from whatever the previous version of that was. So that's cool. But yeah, anywhere I have a permanent hot planet that does not have any strategic or luxury resources, then we'll get geo-industrial plants for that extra industry. Let's see how everybody in the galaxy is doing. So United Empire is only at war with me. The Riftborn are at war with everyone. I'm sure they're not real happy with me about that. Cravers and the Riftborn are at war. Vojani are at war with Horatio. Horatio's at war with Vojani and me, and the Riftborn. Yeah, a lot of these guys are at war with the Riftborn and they don't even know where they are. That's funny. I think I'll probably go ahead and complete this quest for Optics Research Labs pretty soon. I think I'm going to be building the Optics Research Labs pretty soon, and that I'll take that ship and I'll do. I'm hoping I can do a refit on it, just like I can the Bastion, and I'll kit it out with like better gear or whatever. It's a medium ship. I remember it was kind of lame in my last game. I got that quest last series, and it was not editable at that point because we didn't have this update, the Reawakening update, and so it was kind of a weak ship. But you know, if I can retool, then I can make it decent, I think. Alright, well, I think that's everything I'm going to do on camera, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks everyone for watching.